Hi everyone, this is Chad Stam, your West Coast host of On the Beanbag with TMC, and I'm here in Boulder, Colorado today to talk to you a little bit about the Pretzel Effect and what that means for sales and marketing in your food service business. To start off, I think it's important to note that we have a little bit of German culture in our own TMC culture. Eric's mom is from Germany and my family immigrated from Bavaria in 1901. And also I've had the great opportunity to go over to Munich for Oktoberfest twice. And it truly has been one of the most amazing events I've ever attended. That's why I went twice, and hopefully more times in reality. It's a great party, but in reality it's more than that. It's a family event. It's a carnival. It's a folk fair. There are rides, carnival games, a whole lot more. The other thing that is important to note about Oktoberfest is the fact that it's such an amazing food and beverage event. When you have that many people coming through the fairgrounds over the two plus week period of the event, it's really remarkable to see everything come together. That much food being served, that much beer being served, over 6 million liters in fact, over 500,000 chickens. I think last year's oxen count was 114, and of course all the pretzels, which is really what we want to talk about here today. What is the Pretzel Effect and how does it relate to your food service business? Well, number one, the first thing we should point out is the ingredients. Pretzels are comprised of flour and sugar, and there's a process for cooking them, amongst other things. But those ingredients will directly relate to our marketing efforts and the ingredients that we're putting out there for our buyers in terms of content. How good are our videos? How good is our blog posts? How good are our blog posts? How good is our website? Are we creating even virtual reality experiences for our buyers? There's a lot of ways to reach them, a lot of different platforms, and a lot of different types of content that we always have to consider. The second part of it is the context. If it were up to me, I would eat every pretzel from now until the day I die in the Lowenbrow tent or an adjoining tent on the fairgrounds of Oktoberfest. It's obviously not possible, but where we consume our content is also important, and that's the context. From a marketing perspective, that means where are our buyers on the journey? If somebody is just becoming aware of a problem they have, they're probably not looking to you as being the immediate solution. They're doing their homework, they're investigating, they're considering multiple solutions. So you need to adjust your content accordingly to the context of your buyers and their challenges. The final thing is the shape. What is the shape of the pretzel? It's a twist, it's a knot. It's like our logo to some degree. It represents a lot of things, and when you take two ends of your food service business, sales and marketing, you twist them together, you knot them together, you tie them together, what you have finally is the ability to close the loop on your marketing efforts, determine the ROI of what you're spending, see what's working, see what isn't working, and then in the following year you can actually double down on things that are working. From a practical food service standpoint, let's talk about a trade show. Maybe you do 5 trade shows per year. Maybe you have 5 different sets of leads you get from those trade shows. Well, let's put campaigns behind those lists and see which shows are generating the most opportunity for you. Maybe next year, if you have to cut one, you can make an educated decision on which one you're going to cut. So same thing can be said for print. But in reality, the Pretzel Effect is taking sales and marketing, twisting them together, making them accountable to one another, and then closing the loop on those efforts. What this page is going to be moving forward is your resource for everything Pretzel Effect. We'll put blog posts up here, we'll put infographics, we'll put videos. We may even run into some funny things that we find along the way as we're all on the lookout for pretzels now. We hope that you find this beneficial. We hope that you utilize the Pretzel Effect. And if you want to learn more about it, we hope that you actually click on the Inbound Marketing Experience, which will take you through a day in the life of Oktoberfest as it relates to your marketing efforts. So, Prost.